Hey guys, Rich Pasini here from Shop RJ Pasini for great deals on eBay. You guys into comics? Do you know the value of some of these comics? Well, I got a couple of websites opened up here and I want to share with you guys. These comics are going for phenomenal amounts of money. Who knows? You may have the diamond in the rough. I don't know. I know I'll be on the lookout for some. I'm not saying I'm going to get stuff like this here, but check this out really quick. It goes on to say Spider-Man comic book page sells for a record of $3.36 million. Let's read a little into this here. And if you want to read it for yourself, you could either type it in and do a Google search, or you could just go to the Washington Post. That's where the story came out. It's www.washingtonpost.com. You could check it out for yourself. And it goes on to say, January 14th, 2022, this year, it says Spider-Man isn't breaking only the box office records these days. It says on Thursday, 2 pages of original art from 1984 comic book featuring a web slinger fetched a winning bids of nearly $3.7 million total, according to the Dallas Heritage Auctions. Now, I got some sites opened up over here. It might be from the Heritage Auctions, so we're going to check it out right now. But I tell you the truth, the price of these comic books, and well, this one here is in this particular one, it's 2 pages. But I mean, look at this. I mean, did you see anything like this here? 2 pages, you know. Let's go check out the one for the Heritage Auction here. And this one here, if you want to check this one out here, that's supposed to, let me see something. Hold on for a second. I don't know if you clicked it on. That is an active hyperlink over here. Let's see where that takes you here. Okay, basically it takes you to the same thing. This is the Heritage Auctions. If you want to check this out, as a matter of fact, I think I have it over here, right? The same one? Okay, well, all right. Let me see what they got over here, because they're both the same here. Okay, I might have clicked it twice. Let me go over here again. I think I bumped out of it. I want to show you something on there. All right. This one here is the, let me give you the website here. It's www.comics.ha.com. And again, you could see some other stuff in here what they have advertised here. The Superman one, we're going to get to that in a little bit. I mean, that was another one. That sold on eBay for $3.2 million, if my memory serves me right. But we're going to go to this. But the reason why I'm showing is because you guys may be into comics. You may want to check into this here. There is a site that you might want to you could actually buy and sell, and you could do actual live bidding too. All right, but let's check this one out here. This one is the one that's talking about the Superman one. It goes on to say this again. Let me throw the dates out there if I can find it. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. This one came out. It says culture. Let me give you the user ID. It's www.wired.com. And I always recommend people to go directly to the sites for the simple reason is they have active hyperlinks in there. I don't get nothing. I'm not getting any kickbacks from you guys going there when I tell you to go there. It's so you could read more into it, because I don't go scrolling down the whole page, So you might want to, go directly to the site. But anyway, it goes on to say world's most expensive Superman comic just sold for $3.2 million on eBay. You can see over here it says, this is the book right here, of course. It says nearly a perfect copy of the Action Comics #1, aka the debut of Superman, sold for a record $3.2 million on eBay. Another example of iconic comics selling for a house in the Hamptons amount for cash. Okay, you could read more into the story here, folks. There's not really much to read. Matter of fact, I just went down here. I know we don't do that all the time, but you got to check this site out if you get a chance, and you could read more into the story if you choose to do so. Let me close these windows as we go along here. Unbelievable. Here's some more that sold on eBay. This one right here. Most expensive comics that sold on eBay in April 2015. Of course, they're talking about a different one here. Now, this one says #1 top comic book sold for $45,000 on eBay. It might be a different one. I don't know. I know we just see one for $3.2 million, right? Here's another one that's Amazing Fantasy that sold on eBay for $32,499. And here's another one over here. Top comic book that sold for $15,000 on eBay. Amazing Fantasy. You guys might have stuff like this laying around. And the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention, folks, you might be at a yard sale, garage sale, whatever, or maybe you're in an antique store. The store right there which sells comics, I have to start looking for it because they have rows and rows of comics. And the person I deal with deals with vintage stuff, but I haven't gotten a chance to recently check out because I was doing some other stuff. But the next time I go there, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for these comic books, because I'm not saying I'm going to hit that diamond in the rough comic book, but one never knows, right? So that's something to look into. I didn't think I gave you the URL for this. It's www.greatestcollectibles.com. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one over here. This is another one, Dave and Adams. It's over here. Let me give you the URL. It's Dave. Well, actually, no, actually, it's www.dacardworld.com. I'm getting tired already, tongue-tied already, and get started with this video yet. Okay, so it goes on to see the 20 most expensive comic books ever sold. And here you could see on the right-hand side here, again, they got this one here with the Superman. This is another Superman one, right? It must be a different one. $2,161,000 that sold for. Here's an Action Comics #1. Again, this one sold for $1,500,000. Here's another Amazing Fantasy, $1,100,000, and so on and so forth. You can see Detective Comics. You know, I do have some comics laying around. I do have some Action Comics, but they like the old ones, though. You know, they like the old vintage type ones. You know, if you can come around, and they got to be in good condition. I have a whole box of stuff, comics. I don't know. I think I probably have a total of maybe 500 or something like that. I got them from a relative. They didn't want them. I put them in the shed, not in the shed, in the storage facility, I should say. And I never really got a chance to check them out. But I have seen Action Comics in there, these here. Not that I'm saying I have the diamond and rough, but one never knows, right? So look what you got of you, just to get an idea. And when you go thrifting to your thrift stores or whatever, be on the lookout for these folks. I'm not saying you're gonna have this, but like I said again, one never knows, right? Look at this. Look at our crazy prices, right? Unbelievable, folks. You know, imagine getting a comic like that there. It could change your whole life around, maybe. You know, $400,000, whatever. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind having that, right? But, yeah, I'm putting this video out here just to let you know that there is still money in comics. Vintage ones, and the ones like this here, that's what I'm showing, because a lot of people say, well, not every comic is worth a lot of money. No, they ain't, but, you know, that's why I'm putting it out here. Just, I figure you guys could be able to look out, you know, for it. All right, so let's go over here. That's the one over here. I gave you the URL for that. All right, and let's close this one out. Now, here's one that I like. It's much my favorite comic website. It's called Comic Connect. Let me give you the URL. It's www.comicconnect.com. And I just want to show you really quick, and I'm going to close this video out. Look at this one over here, Batman. This is the current bid, okay? And these are live. This is a live auction, okay? It goes on, and you can see it right over here. It says it ends March 15th, 2022 at 10:16 p.m. You can see the little countdown here. Okay, it's got 22 days on it, whatever. But look at the current bid right now. It's got 15 bids on it, $130,000 for this here. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, that's just one of them over here. Well, they got a lot of other ones going on too. Here you could buy it now for $222,000 and so on. So you could also buy outside of you could bid and buy, you could sell, and you could check out the live auctions. Here's another one. Let's close this window out. Here's one, Amazing Fantasy, SpiderMan. This goes for $260,000, and it's got 18 bids on it. Okay, and this is going to close out the same time, March 15th, 2022. As you can see, it's counting down right here. So, I'm just putting it out there, folks, so you guys could check it out for yourselves. Here's Captain America, right? It's got 8 bids on it, $52,000. You know, you could check out the other pages as well. Again, I think I gave you the URL just to recap it. It's www.comicconnect.com. And the last one right here is the Marvel Comics. This one's going for $595,000. It's got 15 bids on it. 15 bids. And that's all I can tell you, man. They're selling for crazy prices. They're selling for crazy prices. But I don't know about you guys, but me personally as a reseller, I'm going to be keeping my eye out for comics. And if necessary, I'll make either a little list and put them on my iPhone. And then when I go there, because you could copy these titles down, whatever, put them on your phone. And, you go to a thrift store or you go to yard sale, when you're there, you could just kind of like scroll up. Or, you could just do the research right there, But I want to keep a mental note of these things because, like I said, again, you never know, folks. You never know. You might find that diamond in the rough. And one last thing I want to share with you guys really quick. Check this out. Atari. You remember Atari? It's back, according to this here. It go well. They have different ones over here. Different ones you could get. All right, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, check this out, guys. I came across this here. I thought maybe you guys might be interested in see it. It says Atari returns to the living room with the Atari VCS, a complete modern gaming and video computer system, blending with the best of consoles and PCs to delight the whole new generation of gamers and creators. And then they got different ones here with different prices. You can see here Atari versus Black Walnut, all in. That's going for $3.99. You can view the product. This is another one over here. Okay, and then you got this one here for $2.99. And then you got the one over here, the better one, of course. It's the Atari VSS Black Walnut, whatever. It's got the speaker hat and bundle for $4.79. And when you click it on, of course, it's going to, display the picture of what you get. You can read a little into it here. Let me give you the URL just in case if you are an Atari person. I grew up with Atari. I like Pac-Man, Space Invaders. I like the Mario and stuff like that. And I'm not mistaken, I think that's what they're going to be putting some of the, I think they're going to be embedded in these here, some of the old ones. Let's read a little into this really quick and we're going to close this video out. It says the Atari VSS Black Walnut all-in-one system with speaker, hat, bundle includes an Atari VCS mini PC game system, wireless modern controller, wireless classic joystick, and your choice of Atari speaker head style. It says includes free Atari VCS Vault featuring 100 classic arcade and console games plus thousands of retro games with Antstream Arcade. All you need is the internet to activate your VCS and the gaming, and you'll be gaming in no time. So, am I going to check into this here or buy it? I don't know. I grew up with that. I grew up with it back in the 80s. I know people say, well, now I got an idea. Hold you up. But seriously, I did and I still do, like the Atari games back then. They really were good games. I like the Mario Brothers. That was one of my favorite. Space Invaders was one. Pac-Man was one. There was a whole bunch of other ones I liked as well. But anyway, I just thought I'd share it with you guys. If you want to check it out, I don't think I gave you the URL. Did I give you the URL? Oh, let me just give it to you now. It'd be www.atarivcs.com, and you could check it out for yourself, okay? Well, that's all I have for you right now, folks. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. And as I always like to say in closing, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are a seller on eBay, I am wishing you all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.